Hi, Lions. Thanks for joining me for another lesson today. We're going to get started with a warm up where we are going to rhyme. Remember, this can help us to spell because if you can think of a word that rhymes with a word you're having trouble spelling, it just might unlock the answer for spelling that new word. Okay, we're going to rhyme with the N sound. N. So let's do one together. N. Together, men. Good job. N, hen. T, N. Together, 10. B, N. Together, ben. D, N. Den. Last one. P, N. Together, pen. Good job, Lions. So the words that we just that we blended together are men, hen, ten, ben, den, pen. So if you can spell, for example, the word 10, it can help you spell all of those other words. They sound alike and they're spelled the same way. They all end in the N ending. Okay. Now we're going to do one more warm up. I'm going to say the parts, I'll tap them, and then I want you to blend the sounds together. Remember, we practice this because when you stop to sound out a word that you don't know, you have to be able to put it back together to read the word. Okay, let's get started. Remember, I'll say the parts, and then you blend it together. Here we go. Let's. Together. Let's go out for dinner. Okay, here's another one. Ills. Together. Fills. Else. Together. Sells. Else. Together. Tells. At. Together. Gets. She gets pizza for dinner. That's what I had tonight. I went to coal fire. Okay, last one. Locks. Together. Locks. Good job, Lions. Okay, I don't have any new sounds today. I want to remind you, though, of our newest sound. Remember, E says like the edge, okay? And we pretend like we're running our fingers across the edge of a table or a counter. Okay, let's review the sounds we've learned so far. And we have our cards behind me. So if you forget the sound that a letter makes, you can think of the picture. Here we go. S says S. Together. S. Your turn. Hissing snake. C says K. Together. K. Your turn. Like the tick or kick the can. I almost said tick-tock clock. Kick the can. I says I. Together. I. Your turn. Show me the hand signal to remind us of the I sound. Do you remember? Yes, it's like an itch. Our picture back here, like you have an itch. U says together. Your turn. Show me the hand signal for yes, like the up arrow. N says together. Your turn. Nose noise. E says together. Your turn. Show me the hand signal. Yes, like the edge. L says like the licking lollipop. I think that was our newest sound, actually. Together. Your turn. Good job. This says all. Together. All. Your turn. Good. Together. Your turn. Show me the hand signal for Yes, it's like you're picking an apple from the tree. F says together. Your turn. Like the flying fish. D says d. Together. D. Your turn. Like the digging dog. Where is our digging dog? Oh, there he is on the top. Remember, when you make the D, you make the circle and then the stick. Some people confuse the D and the B. So we always want to practice D, making a circle and then a stick. CK says k, together. K. Your turn. Just like kick the can. Remember, you're going to see this spelling for k at the end of a word. This is a special letter combination called a digraph. Digraph is when you have two letters that make one sound. R says r, together. R. Your turn. Like the racing robot. B says b, together. B. Your turn. Yes, like the batting ball. So the B, you make the stick and then the circle. Ah, my beagle just came in here. She's not supposed to be in here. K says k, together. K. Your turn. Like kick the can. We have 3 different ways to make the k sound. O says ah, together. Ah. Your turn. Show me the hand signal for ah. Do you remember it? Yes, it's like the octopus. So you have your tentacles. Hello, Daisy, you naughty beagle. I'll have to keep an eye on her. M says together. Your turn. Like the humming monkey. G says g, together. G. Your turn. Like the gulping goose. P says p, together. P. Your turn. Like patting pizza. That was my dinner tonight. Pizza from coal fire. Y at the end of a short word says I. Together. I. Your turn. Good. T says t, together. T. Your turn. Like the tick-tock clock. And last but not least, H says together. Your turn. Like the huffing horse. My mom grew up with horses. I always wished that I did. Okay, let's practice those sounds and words. That's why we practice the sounds, so that when we come to a word, we're automatic with it and we're able to sound out any word we come to. Okay, let's look here. Let's make this sound. Lead. Lead. The teacher led the class. Red. Red. The color red. Rid. Rid. I need to get rid of my beagle who's at my feet. Mess. Mess. I'm going to have a mess to clean up, I have a feeling. Ass. Pass. Deck. Deck. I love to sit out on the deck outside. Fed. Fed. Sock. Sock. Peck. Peck. The chicken will peck at the food. Leg. Leg. Fry. Fry. Good job. Okay, I have a few new heart words to introduce you to. All right, the first heart word I want to teach you is some. I had some pizza tonight. Some. Read it with me. Some. Spell S-O-M-E. Some. Good job. Okay, if you can read and spell some, you can read and spell come. Come. Will you come over for dinner? Come. Spell with me. C-O-M-E. Come. So the only difference between these two words is the first letter. Some, come. Good job. We'll practice these every day so we're automatic with them. The last word I want to introduce you to is make. Will you please make some pizza? Read it with me. Make. Spell. M-A-K-E. Make. Good job. Okay. We will go ahead and practice some of our other hard words. Okay, here we go. These will go a little bit faster. Ready? Read with me. Out. Spell O-U-T. Out. Read. Her. H-E-R. Her. Of. O-F. Of. Like. L-I-K-E. Like. They. T-H-E-Y. They. What. W-H-A-T. What. What are you doing down there, Daisy? Do. D-O. Do. Put. P-U-T. Put. Have. H-A-V-E. Have. Home. H-O-M-E. Home. Said. S-A-I-D. Said. Little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Little. Here. H-E-R-E. Here. Down. D-O-W-N. Down. Go. G-O. Go. Under. U-N-D-E-R. Under. My dog is under my feet. We. W-E. We. Get. G-E-T. Get. Is. I-S. Is. Good job, Lions. Okay, let me remind you of the new words that we learned today. The first word is some. S-O-M-E. Some. And if you can read and spell some, then you can read and spell come. Ready? Spell with me. C-O-M-E. Come. And the last word we learned today is make. Make. Ready? Spell. M-A-K-E. Read it. Make. My dog is going to make a mess. All right. Join me right back here. Take a quick break and then join me for part 2 of our lesson. We're going to read the second part of the Lost Cat story. I can't wait to see how it ends. All right, Lions. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. We're showing ownership. So in this sentence, it says the cat's name was Muff. So the name belongs to the cat. There was another page that had an apostrophe S. Do you remember that? Let's go back and find it. Let me see. Oh, right here. Look at this. We have Anne with apostrophe S. Anne's. The cat sat in Anne's lap. So this is showing ownership. The lap belongs to Anne. Anne's lap. So when you're writing a story, and if you're showing ownership, then you will use apostrophe S. All right, Lions. Thank you for joining me for another lesson. You guys are amazing readers, and I'm so proud of you and all of your hard work. Join me right back here tomorrow. We'll learn some new sounds and some new heart words. And we'll get to read part 2 of The Lost Cat. I hope they reunite Muff with its owner. All right, Lions. Have a good day. Bye.